Right, g'day all. Stephen Gruber here. Just going to do some first touch stuff with the boys today. I know it's been a while since I put a video up. What we're working on here is we're trying to always keep the body and the eyes on the ball the whole time. So we check off, we turn the body this way past ball off it. We pass, make sure we use the hands, and the first thing we do, that's our cue. As soon as we pass the ball, we scan. That's the first thing we do. We go, we touch, we check off again, scan, open up here. So it's not just pass, run, back and forth. Now we're actually moving to space. So we come here, check off, check in, scan here, one pass, back, straight away. Again, body always facing the ball. We don't want to be like this, running away from the ball and then coming back. We always want to have the body and the eyes on the ball. So we scan, we check off, touch, bang, open up here. Good. Just like these little movements we want in the game. We actually pass the ball, we scan, we check into space, call, again, bang, over here. Simple stuff. So these little things that we want to incorporate in training, so that then it starts to happen in a game. So how we train is how we play. Ready, Mr. Mason? This special request by Stefan at Valentine. Coaches the under-12s and a few other teams. He's been helping Mason out and he's asked, can Mason pass the ball and try to find room to move into space? Ready, Mason? Yeah. Go. Yeah. Good. Good, yes. Keep going. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Oof. Lock those ankles in. Make sure those ankles are always locked in, Mason. Middle of the foot, middle of the ball. Yeah. And as you pass, and make sure when you bring the foot back, it's always parallel to the ground. So you start to lift the foot up. When you bring it back, you're going to come down onto the ball. And then it creates a bubble. Good, keep going. Make sure to stand. Pass, keep going. 10 seconds. Put it in. Back, hands, one hand. Good. One more. Put it in. Last one, back. Good. Stop. Swap over. You want me to pass or you can pass? You have a little breather. Alright? 40 seconds. Okay. 4-0, finish. Oh, that one. Yep. And you watch his movement. Yep, ready? Ready, Mason? Go. Check off. Yep. Ah, too early. Go. Check off, good. Yep. Yeah, back. Pass. Stand, straight away. What do you want? Here, yep. Back. Good. Lock that ankle. Yep. Here, back, good. What do you want? Yep. Here, back, good. Make sure it's a firm pass every time. Good. Yep. Good. Keep going. Yep. Back, here. What do you want? Yep. Here, good. What do you want? Yep. Oh, that was me. What do you want? Yep. Here, back, good. Yep. Yeah. Even the person passing, yep. Can they start to call for the ball as well? Stop. Stop. Your turn. 40 seconds. You want to pass? You want me to pass? Okay. Ready, Mason? Yeah. Go. Good, check off. Good. Even the person passing, can they start to call for the ball as well? Yeah. Try to make it as game realistic as possible. Yeah. It's a very simple drill, yeah. And this is just a warm-up. That's all this is for. Just a warm-up, just to get the bodies moving, yeah. Just get the actions that you want to require in the game. Yeah. Good, keep going. Check off. Yeah. Back. As I said before, that cue, as soon as you pass the ball, the very first thing you should be doing is scanning, looking what's around you, where to move to, what space to get into. Keep going faster, make sure on the toes. Every time you say stop, 42 seconds. Your turn, Lochlan. Lochlan, Mason. 40 seconds. 4-0. Okay. Go. Check off. Good. Yeah. Yes. Go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Watch that bubble. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. Watch that bubble. Yeah. Parallel. Yeah. Straight arm. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Cool. Scanning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Go.
Breather. Your turn. One more. We vary it. Go. Every time you go to pass, make sure you turn that body, commit to that pass every single time. Don't stand there, like here's a little horizontal. Make sure you turn that body. You get more power on the ball and more accuracy. Turn the body more, Mason. Other side. Turn the body. Yes, go again. Turn again. No, turn. Commit to the pass. Good, go. Again, turn the body. Good. One hand. Clearly show me where you want that ball. One hand only.
Yeah.
Good. One hand again. One hand only. One hand?
Yeah.
Good. You use two hands. They've got to think about where they've got to pass the ball. Right, stop. Swap over. Have you had two goes? Or one? Alright. Right, this time, it's a volley. You're going to check off and you're going to volley each time. Right, let's get a bit sloppy up there. Go forward. Here I mean by volley. So you're going to check off here. It's exactly the same thing. We're going to do a volley into it now. Right, up. When you've got a ball and you're running down the field, you've got to look up, you've got to think, you've got to do. Now, if someone's going here, two hands calling for the ball, they've got to hesitate and they've got to think, where do they really want it? They basically want it in this area. You use one hand, one clear hand and go here, their decision time is like that. They just look up and they bang, pass the ball straight away. So we start to get used to using one hand every single time. Not two, one. Mason? 4-0. Normally I would go more than 40 seconds and normally go a minute, but both of these boys trained hard last night, so we'll breathe a bit over. Ready? Go. Check off. Ready? Once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back. Go. Check off.
Yeah.
Again. Here. Back. Good. Go. Check off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Go. Check. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Go. Check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back. Good. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Go.
Yeah.
Good. Make sure the scan straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Go.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, make sure. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go. Concentrate. Every time you take a touch, you'll be perfect. Go. Mason, how long?
Go.
Stop. Good. Your turn, Mason. Now, don't know if you're noticing, but every time we change directions, don't just run in 2 feet like this, legs straight, and then just take off again. Every time you change direction, make sure you load the leg up like a little bit of a spring. You compress it, actually compress the knees, feels like a spring, and bang, you take off. So come in just a little like that, other leg comes in close, load up, spring out. Slows you down a little bit at first, but what you make back up getting away is helpful. So make sure every time, load the leg up a little bit and spring away. Don't just come in straight legged and just take off like that. Come in, load the leg up like a spring and spring out of that every time you change directions. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Good. Make sure that touch, good, open the body up.
Yeah.
Good, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Good, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Good.
Yeah.
It's getting too easy, that was.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
10 seconds, put it in. 10, 9, 8, on the toes.
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, keep going. 4, finish. He's on a good night. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Breather. Your turn, Lochlan. Here. 4-0. Actually, you want thigh, foot, or chest, knee, foot? Make it a bit wider. If the drill's too simple, just spread it out. Make it bigger. Keep it out quick. Ready? 4-0. Go.
Yep. Go.
Go. Thigh, foot,
Yep.
here. Thigh, foot. Go. Good. Take off. What do you want?
Yep.
Thigh, foot. Good. Jump. Good.
Yep.
Yes, good. Thigh, foot. Go. Check off.
Yep.
Check off here. Thigh, foot. See how he's checking off from the sides and
Yep.
watching. There's a little spring. There's a little coming out of the corners. Bang.
Yep.
That's it. Apart from the slide there. But there's a little spring when you change directions. That way, when you change directions, you can go faster and quicker. Take off
Yep.
here. Good.
Yep.
Good. Lovely. See now he's actually making his
Go.
own. Yeah,
Yep.
last one. Touch. Your turn. The drill's too easy. The person doing it just start to make it better. If he wants to do 2 on either leg, so be it. Ready, set, go.
Right.
Wait. Oh no, Mason.
Oh,
Oh no. Ready, set, go. These are simple drills you can do at home. You don't always have to have poles or fancy equipment. You can do this with shoes. You can do this with soccer balls, anything. Sticks on the ground if you want.
Yeah.
But the more you can do this, the better the equipment you can get, the more realistic it is, the more game realistic, and the better they will then incorporate into a game.
Yeah.
Like you could actually should be using mannequins here most likely. Go, come on Mason, faster, let's go. You're slowing down, old man, let's go. Check off, good. Spring, turn. If you see the difference, the older one is getting a little spring away from each pole, while Mason's coming in straight legged. Go,
Yeah.
good. Every time you change direction, load the leg up and spring away. Good, keep going. Right, stop. One more or not? There's lots of variations you can do with this drill. It's a simple warm-up. You can even go here and check off away to the outside if you want as well. You can do chest, knee, foot, first time passing. You can check off, you can go 1, 2 on either side of the pole. There's lots of variations you can do with this one. And it's just a simple warm-up. Instead of just getting kids to stand there, just pass the ball back and forth, you're trying to actually implement certain characteristics from training into the game. Ready? Mason?
Go.
Go. Good, check off. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want? Yeah. Right. Good. Go. Check off.
Yeah.
Good. Check off.
Yeah.
Good. Whoa. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
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 Good. How long, Mason?
Yeah. Just fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Make sure it's good. Stop. One more for Mason, we're done. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Check off. Good. Go again. Check.
Yeah.
Good, Mason. First time he's worn these boots
Yeah.
too. They can't be too bad.
Yeah.
A advice, boots make a hell of a lot of difference in trying to play and what you want.
Yeah.
Like these boots are quite a little bit thick leather, more incorporating stopping the ball than it would actually be trying to dribble with it as well, because there's a lot more thickness there. So the touch is, you can't feel it as good.
Yeah.
Try to get a boot that slightly goes where the back heels are a little higher, so that way you're always naturally on your toes. On Mason's shoes at the moment, his studs are quite flat,
Yeah.
so naturally, in his normal stance, it's flat-footed.
Yeah.
Keep going. Right, stop. That's just the warm-up drill.